First, the top headlines. Bar Association demands opening of the National Highway 2 immediately and full security measure be provided to facilitate free movement by the public. Centre holds backdoor talks with cookie groups in New Delhi. (2,267 security personnel deployed to protect farmers during cultivation, says IG Mulva. And curfew relaxed for Imphal East and West till 6 p.m, Bishnupur district 5 p.m. today. Good afternoon, you're watching the 12:30 p.m. ELITETV English News with me, Jianthuiliu Kahmei. Now straight up the top stories. High Court Bar Association and all Manipur Bar Association today demand opening of the National Highway 2 immediately and full security measure be provided to facilitate free movement by the public. This was stated by President of High Court Association, Yumnam Nimol Chan at a press conference held at the complex of Manipur High Court Complex at Mantripukri today. Secretaries and joint secretaries of all Manipur Bar Association and High Court Bar Association also attended the press meet. Speaking to media persons, Nimol Chan said, general public are informed to furnish documents, complain to the police or photographs or any other materials available with them to the High Court Bar Association Manipur or all Manipur Bar Association relating to the complaints against security forces regarding lapses of their duty or indirectly supporting or acting as the mute spectators to the unlawful actions of armed militants. This evidences, if available, the same can be placed before Honorable Supreme Court for justice and redressal. He further said, general public are also informed and requested that complaints may be filed against any security forces to the concerned police stations if aggrieved by the lapses of their duty or indirectly support or acting as mute spectators to the unlawful actions of armed militants. The said complaints, if any, shall be helpful to deliver justice and redressal to the aggrieved people and public at large. Entitled ex gratia should be given to the next kin or bereaved family members of the deceased persons in the recent riots that after thorough verification of citizenship of deceased persons. The ex gratia should be paid only to the citizens of India, not to the foreigners. The ongoing boundary fencing of Indo-Myanmar border should be completed within a time-bound manner to check and stop infiltration of illegal migrants in the said long porous border. The National Highway No. 2 has been blocked by the miscreants for more than 2 months. Unfortunately, both central government and state government failed to open the said national highway till date, which indicates lapses, lack of responsibility and weakness of the government. The National Highway No. 2 is not a private property but public lifeline. The said national highway should be opened immediately and full security measure be provided to facilitate free movement by the public. The ground rules for the suspension of operation should be implemented strictly and violation of the ground rules should be dealt with by the security forces immediately to restore peace. And armed militants who are not within the ambit of SU but still active should be contained, controlled and stopped by the security forces immediately. General public are also requested to maintain peace and harmony, he added.
Only deceased person me ado akoigi Indian citizen amada pigadaba Indian citizen si ex gratia film daida full verification tor matungda Indian citizen deceased person do adu ex gratia pibiu Indian citizen natabadi ex gratia pibi yaro nasima adagi hauji Indo Myanmar border si yam porous famni masigi akoigi border fencing ji kharadi hore ba adugi paudi lejare adu complete tawdibase yam thuna complete tawraga border sidi sida akoigi infiltration tawba masigi masi thingana ba yam thuna tawdana ba masi matanga koi High Court Bar Association amadi All Manipur Bar Association na masigi matanga lokhopam thokpa yeli tawya basing matawdani.
More on news. The central government has assured Kuki groups that those guilty of committing violence in Manipur will face the law, but made it clear that a political solution can only be achieved after normalcy returns in the state. Members of the Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum and the Manipur Tribal Forum Delhi met Intelligence Bureau Director Tapan Kumar Deka on July 7 at North Block, the Home Ministry's offices in the capital. The meeting is among a series of back-channel talks which the center is pursuing with civil society groups from both the Kuki and Meitei communities who have been embroiled in ethnic violence since May 3rd, in which more than 140 people have been killed and nearly 60,000 displaced. A peace committee to be headed by the Manipur governor, which was announced by Home Minister Amit Shah on June 1st, is yet to take off. A source who attended the meeting of the Kuki groups with IB officials said that the center was working on both long-term and short-term solutions. As security measures taken by the state government for the protection of farmers with coming of monsoon crop season, the state government will deploy 2,267 personnel from Manipur Rifles and Indian Reserve Battalion. Inspector General of Police I.K. Muiva told the media at the conference hall of Manipur Police Headquarters on Saturday evening that the police department, under the guidance of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, initiated a step for the protection of farmers with the coming of monsoon crop season. He said the personnel that were deployed as security guards of VIPs, VVIPs, government officers and others will be reduced in order to deploy them for the protection of farmers at the time of farming.
State irang si adum matik chauna thoibnina security si mafam kuding na utilize tawra lei re ba khoi ki MRIB mayam se adu arta su khoi na tungana si agriculture gi damta lau na ba gi damta security tungana pina ba na VIP sing dagi su officer sing adu office sing kari kra sing dagi khara mayam soidoga kakthalaga mayam khomgalaga khoi na hojik si security si pina bagi damta ngasi phau gi oina Imphal West ki oina MRIB se 822 asi khoi PB re ngasi oina ada Imphal East ki oina 298 ada dagi Bishnupur ki oina 236 ada gi Thobal ki oina 147 ada Kakching ki oina 204 Chingi su ada dagi kenogi su tampaki oibe amamoi oibe mayam gi keno sinlang boina kangpo pigi chani adagi chorchampurong isu chahum haina sumaina sillaga hojiki agriculture gi season se fajan pangthok yana bai tamta ekoina dumaina arrangement tawre ji haining mani police ki rom dagi appeal to ningbadi hojik si public sing sina law de hek matom da sum chat pasi kaimta tana davida kanam da paupi davida sum chat pasi tawbi noina hani SP da maru aina SP da khangan biyo adui matungina ekhoi na su security do sinlangaga adu da chatpiyo nada de adu arem da kudong thiningai oya adu na laukum khopasi public na hek masam sana hek koi chat pe gi type ta chatpi gi no haise police ki rom dagi adumaina appeal tawjari.
The High Court of Manipur has directed the state government, more particularly to the Home Department, to lift the ban on internet service through internet lease line, fiber to the home and some whitelisting mobile numbers, complying the safeguards given by the expert committee, which was formed to explore the possibilities of restoring internet access. The HC details to lift ban on providing internet service through ILLs throughout the whole state after ensuring that all the stakeholders have compiled with the safeguards given by the expert committee. The High Court stated in detail that in case of fiber to the home Lifting of the ban on providing internet service can be carried out by the Home Department on case-to-case basis and after ensuring that all the stakeholders have duly complied with the safeguards given by the expert committee. Congress party should respond to the public why illegal immigrants are attacking Manipuris if the SUO ground rules were properly implemented during the then Congress government, said State BJP President A. Sharda Devi. She made the query to the Congress party through the media at the conference hall of State BJP office located at Nidyai Path, Chutek, Imphal on Saturday. She said people of Manipur have already witnessed how the militants under SUO agreement follow the ground rules which were signed during the then Congress government. Sharda said the peace convention that was conducted on Friday at Congress office is irrelevant with the present situation. The convention was conducted to defame the BJP party in front of the public and it is unfortunate, she added.
Ngasi aikoina thengnariba lanphamsi karino haiba matamda aikoi lamgi damakta Manipur gi lairiba territorial integrity sigi damakta aikoi thengnariba aduga hairiba potsaksi aikoi yam sengna makoina matamamada appeasement policy divide and rule hairiba mayam singsi tawrakanda vote khaktangi aikoi gi khudong chaba launanabagi aikoi gi tawramba thawong sing aduna kaitharakpa mayam adune ba aikoi na ngasi thengnariba pot sing ase masida maru oina sugi wapam makoina palle sugi wafam panba kanda makoina haisi karigumba Bharat Sarkar hojik lairiba sarkar sinamadi Manipur sarkar na hana 2005 tagina 2008 haibadi tripartite agreement na chingba aikhoigi wari watai sanara matungda laiba process aduda lale haiba khangagadi karigi damakta chumthokta no haibase masamak Congress na lale haina yazaraba wafam amakak oye lale haiba wafam se aduga hojik akoina thengnari basina maduda lalamba soiramba Manipur gi lairiba ichil now isa issue sing manga kadaba mayam sing ase masibu kannanaba sarkar na thangakpa khongthang do madugi khongthang aduda prajada yam lanna uhannanaba hairiba political party sing asina yamna maram chadaba karimeta khangdaba manba Manipur gi lairiba irang sida khangdaba manba aduma agenda aduma da khannaba se masi yam maram chade haina ai thamjani makoina ground rule do ngak na chatlami haiba wafam do maduma kadai bhau yong na chumma bage haiba se Manipur gi prajana sakhi oibiu maramdi makoi gi ground rule duna aduk yam chumna chatlaga karigi damakta illegal immigrants mayam sing amana ngasi Manipuri singda landara ibano haiba se Congress na masigi paukum pigadabane.
As the law order situation has been improved in Imphal East and West, curfew has been relaxed till 6 p.m. today. However, in Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Markets and shops were open during the curfew relaxation. Public rushed to the shops in order to purchase the day-to-day essential and edible items during the curfew relaxation. Traffic was seen as normal as before on the road. More on news. Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum has expressed dismay over the FIR's lodged against two Kuki Zo leaders, intellectuals, for their comments in the media in connection with the ethnic violence in Manipur. In a release, ITLF stated that Imphal East Chief Judicial Magistrate issued notices to Kuki Women's Forum convener Mary Grace Zhao, Kuki People's Alliance co-founder Wilson L. Hangsing, and Hyderabad University Head of Department of Political Science Professor Kam Khan Swan housing based on complaints by people claiming to be social workers. The accusations, which come under various sections of the Indian Penal Code, are clearly an attempt to silence tribals who are speaking on behalf of their community. It is an attack on their right to freedom of speech and is meant to suppress the voice of the Kuki Zo tribals who are witnessing an unprecedented threat to their existence from an unrelenting state-sponsored pogrom, it alleged, while adding that the NBRN-led government supported by radical outfits like the Arambai Tengol and Maitai Lipun controls the police and the media. Now it's time for a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Presto Personalized Wonders Imphal da nauna hangdok jare haidiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlam sing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises Presto Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Thong Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Diabetes ka loina na hinglibu sing tha amagi manungda fahanba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai tabasu numit manga nigi manungda fahanba ngamle. Piles haibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahanba ngamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oina lehenba ngamle. BP wangbasu thamagi manungda normal da lehenba ngamle. Umnamak natural oiba anoba hidak makal singna laying jabani. Haksang da sokadaba side effect amata leite. Makatana hidak chabagi mathausu tararoi. Akopa moral gidamak ngasi maglengsin birau Diabetes Hospital, Jennings Road near Punjab National Bank, Porompat.
Target Optical Kwakatil Bazarda Miyamgi Mitlem na Laying Nabagi Kudong Chaba Pibata Natana Yadraba Anok Sing Repairing Toba Yauna Makal Kyagi Kudong Chaba Sing Pizari Miyamna Frame Makalama Hector Labor Matamda Isagi Chanaba Lens Amalemna Pigane Masida Natana Yumdagi Satoksa Singi Kudong Chadaba Mayok Naba Kilometer Mangagi Radius Manungi Miyoi Singi Oinasu Isagi Yumda Makal Kayagi Frame Sing Puraktuna Kalan Nabagi Kudong Chaba Pizari Hena Akupa Marol Gidamak for number Asida Pau Fawira Natraga Target Optical da lakpiduna khudong chaba sing ase lobiyo.
Admission open, admission open. Manipur ki mapanda sa trabasu yaraba best quality education ga loinana Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Science Pangai. Manipur University da affiliated toba Indian Nursing Council amadi Pharmacy Council of India na recognized tawraba college asida chaliba academic session asigi akagnaba sit masingi admission hozare. Coursing adudi BSc Nursing, Diploma in Pharmacy, Bachelor of Pharmacy, BSc Forensic Science, BSc Radiology and Imaging Technology, BSc RIT, BSc Medical Laboratory Technology, BSc MLT, Amadi, BSc Operation Theatre Technology Operation, BSc OTT, Hariba coursing asigi scholarship ki kudong saba su pangbigani, Amadi, meritorious students singi oiba tongan ba kudong saba mayam amalegani. Akupa moral gitama 9856575163. College address Pangai opposite MPTC da lengbidaktuna ngasimak kudong saba si lobiu.
Registration open. Kwakatil Airport Road near Police Outpost Leba First Tech IT Training Institute के July-August 2023 बैच के कंप्यूटर कोर्स फॉर्म थाबा होजरे क्लास 10-12 ग्रेजुएशन लोयरबा अमदे तमलिबा छात्र सिंगे ऑफर थमजरे कोर्सिंग दी कंप्यूटर बेसिक कोर्स CCC DCA, ADCA, PGDCA, Tele, Data Entry asina chingba experience leiraba oja singna takpi tambire hana lakpa student singda khudong chaba pizagane hena akupa marol gi damak number asida call tawbirau.
Welcome back. You're watching the 12:30 p.m. ELITETV English News. Now moving on to the national news. Rashtrapati Bhawan will host a two-day visitors conference 2023 tomorrow. President Draupadi Murmu is the visitor of 162 central institutions of the higher learning. The conference will begin with the inaugural address of the President tomorrow. Ms. Murmu will present the Visitors Awards 2021 in categories of innovation, research and technology development. Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan will also address the conference. On the 11th of July, the conference will deliberate on the theme Education for Sustainable Development, Building a Better World. 5 different groups will brainstorm and sub-themes such as contributions to the realization of NEP 2020, internationalization efforts and G20 research contributions and recognitions, diversity, equality, inclusivity and wellness. Plans and actions items for Amrit Kal. In the concluding session, the outcome of deliberations will be presented before the President. President Draupadi Murmu will address the concluding session. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the biggest beneficiaries of the infrastructure push in the state are small businessmen and small-scale industries. The Prime Minister said this while addressing a public rally near Bikaner in Rajasthan after dedicating and laying the foundation stone of rail, road and energy development projects worth over 24,300 crore rupees yesterday evening. Prime Minister Narendra Modi called the Congress Lut Ki Dukan and Jut Ka Bazaar and said that the defeat of the party in Rajasthan is so certain that the government has already entered bye-bye mode. He said that while the Congress government is busy in an internal tussle, the Chief Minister is trying to save the future of his son. The Prime Minister also concerned the Gehlot's government over the issues of corruption, paper leaks, crime against women and factionalism within the party and government, and calls for the formation of double-engine government in Rajasthan in the upcoming assembly elections for growth and development. Mr. Modi says that resentment among people against the Congress government in Rajasthan has risen, and when public resentment arises, it takes no time to unseat those in power. Commenting on the tussle between Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and his former deputy Sachin Pilot without naming them, the Prime Minister said that ever since the Congress government came to power in Rajasthan, everyone is pulling each other's legs. Mr. Modi said that Congress has a problem with the army and soldiers. He said that the Congress leaders had asked for evidence on surgical strike and had said on air strike that nothing like that happens. Union Minister of State for Law and Parliamentary Affairs Arjun Ram Meghwal said that due to the investment-friendly policies of the Modi government, Bikaner has become a hub of solar energy. Union Ministers Nitin Gadkari, Gajendra Singh, Shekhawat and several other leaders of the BJP were also present at the public rally. A study led by Harvard Medical School researchers has developed an AI tool that can quickly decode the genetic profile of glioma, a type of brain tumor, during surgery. The process currently takes a few days or weeks. The institution said the tool called CHARM, Chrysosection Histopathology Assessment and Review Machine, can help doctors choose the optimal surgical approach. Also in the news, Delhi on Saturday saw the highest rainfall in a day since 2003. The national capital recorded 126.1 mm of rainfall between 8:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m., while it received 133.4 mm of rainfall on July 10, 2003. The weather department said it was the season's first heavy spell of rain in the city. Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnav has said that the new saffron color of Vande Bharat Express is inspired by the tricolor. Adding that 25 improvements have been made to the train, he further said, as the concept is a make in India, whatever feedback we are receiving from the field, all those improvements are being used for making changes in the design. Pakistani woman Seema Haidar, who was sent to judicial custody after entering India illegally to be with her lover, has been granted bail. I'll end my life instead of going back to Pakistan. He also cannot live without me, she said. The duo said they would contact lawyers to find out a way to legalize her stay in India. Let's take another short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
SS Career Solution na chahi tara hena khunai sida leiriba naharol singbu achumba sinfam ama khangjanabagi khudong chaba du mapung fana pinabagi damak specialized oiraba team kaya semduna angang singbu nauringai dagi khoiga chanaba sinfam gi maramda singna mari makhong taktuna afaba khunai ama oiraknaba honaduna ngasi fawbala Career Solution amagi chap chana guidance thiba haibasi araiba dinate adubu ipurgedi thoina nungsa thiningai oitre SS Career Solution na akaknaba plan amadi expertise singa putsinduna satra khaknatana community level dagi hauraga adom gi khwaidagi chanaba sinfam adu mai pakna chatnanaba sem sagani aikhuigi mamal yamlaba naha singbu tungge chuwa lambel amada lamjing haurasi SS Career Solution na piriba khudong chaba singasi khopna khanta haurasi
Years of trusted diagnostic service, Babina Diagnostics.
Admission open, R&T Institute and Aviation Academy ke Lakatori Session 2023-24 ke admission Hausare Institute asi Ministry of Corporate Affairs Government of India na well recognized Tauraba amati 5 years service complete oiraba Manipur da amatangairaba Air Hostess Training Institute amani class 12 pass Tauraba Mahairoi Singna tungi afaba career amati aviation industry da changningba singna ming chanbiba yaragani male and female punna apply tawba yaraba 10 to 15 years flying experience lairaba trainer singna train tauriba 100 plus students placement pikraba institute asida tongan ba course singi khudong chaba lecture course sing atudi international air hostess training airport operational staff training ground handling loina na soft skill career counseling interview skill spoken english and hindi grooming guest lecturer session resume making mock interview service classes first aid interview preparation zumba class swimming class amadi airport visits institute asiki staff single loina placement assistance ki damag infal amadi atopa state sing da su khudong chaba pizari khudong chaba sing asiki damag 12 standard loiraba students sing na institute asida lakpiduna akupa marol tanabiu amadi online inquiry ki damag contact number asida call tawbiduna tanabiu 7005970470 natraga 8132092225.
Welcome back. You're watching the 12:30 p.m. ELITETV English News. Now moving on. Ahead of the Chandrayaan-3 launch, ISRO Chairman S. Somanath said, "It's been a tough journey for the entire team of Chandrayaan-3. They went through very rigorous, unforgiving lessons." When asked about the mood of ISRO, he said, "There is no pressure on us. We're working the way we used to for launches. Preparations are going well. We have taken all due care." At least 12 people were killed and several others sustained injuries amidst Panchayat elections in West Bengal on Saturday. The deceased include 7 workers of the TMC, 2 from the CPIM, 1 each from the BJP and Congress, and 1 person with no political affiliations, officials said. The victims were either hacked, shot or hit by crude bombs, they added. In Himachal Pradesh, the weather department has issued a red alert for isolated spells of extremely heavy rainfall in the districts of Chamba, Kangra, Kulu, Mandi, Una, Hamirpur and Bilaspur for today. It also warned of localized flooding and landslides. The department added that isolated spells of very heavy rainfall are likely in district Shimla, Sirmaur and Solan, while there could be isolated spells of heavy rain in Lahaul and Spiti. A Saharan dust cloud is heading towards Florida, which could impact the air quality and rainfall in the southeastern United States. It is expected to reach Florida by Saturday and could extend to Texas over the weekend. This dust cloud may bring colorful sunsets and cooler temperatures in a hot month and could prevent hurricanes from forming off the coast. Also, an update on sports. Indian shuttler Lakshya Sen today entered into the men's singles final of Canada Open badminton tournament. Lakshya defeated Japan's Kenta Nishimoto 21-17, 21-14 in the semi-final early morning today in Calgary, Canada. Commonwealth Games champion Lakshya reached his first BWF World Tour final after almost a year. In the final, Lakshya will clash with Li Shifeng of China tomorrow. Earlier, Japan's Akane Yamaguchi beat PV Sindhu 21-14, 21-15 in the women's singles semi-final last night. In women's cricket, India will play against Bangladesh in a 3-match T20 international series at Sher Bangla Stadium in Dhaka today. Indian women's 18-member squad for the T20 international series is being led by Captain Harmanpreet Kaur. The match will begin at 1:30 p.m. The second match will be played on 11th and the third and final on the 13th of this month. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Bar associations demand opening of the National Highway 2 immediately and full security measure be provided to facilitate free movement by the public. Centre holds backdoor talks with cookie groups in New Delhi. $2,267 security personnel deployed to protect farmers during cultivation, says IG Muiva. And curfew relaxed for Imphal East and West till 6 p.m. Bishnupur District 5 p.m. today. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day ahead.